Why does the moon wax and wane? Quacky has made a new friend recently. It is round and bright, hanging high in the sky. Connect them in order to see who Quacky's new friend is. It's the round moon.
Moon, who is the smartest duckling in the world?
Quacky likes to chat with the moon. Although the moon doesn't talk, it always quietly keeps Quacky company. A few days later, Quacky comes to look for the moon again.
Moon, here I come.
Tap to find the moon. A strange thing happened. The round moon is gone. There is only one semi-round moon in the sky, like a sliced watermelon.
My moon is round and chubby. This is not my moon.
Where did the round moon go? Quacky finds out some footprints on the ground. Whose footprints are they?
I know. These are the footprints of a thief. Someone stole the moon.
Follow the footprints to see. Connect them in order to see where the moon thief has gone. We found the owner of the footprints. Look, it's holding a round object. Could that be the moon? Shine a flashlight on it and see who it is.
Ah, who is shining a flashlight at me?
It's the little cat. The round thing is its ball of yarn. The little cat is not the moon thief.
I'm sorry, little cat. The round moon is gone. I thought you were the moon thief. Moon thief? Look closely, Quacky. The moon hasn't been stolen at all. It's up there in the sky. It's just that it's not round now.
Kids, where is the moon? Point it out to Quacky. The moon was not stolen. But why is it not round anymore?
Let's wait a few more days. Maybe the moon will be around again.
Is it true that the moon will become round? A few more days later, Quacky goes to look for the moon. Ah! The moon did not become round. Instead, it became curvier and thinner, just like a thin curved banana. What happened?
Why is the round moon getting curved?
Quacky looks at the moon and thinks, Moon, moon. The round moon looks like a pizza, like a fried egg, like a watermelon, like an apple pie, like Quacky gets hungry thinking about it.
Oh, I know. It must have been the greedy puppy who secretly bit the moon.
Quacky comes to the puppy's house. The puppy is holding a round thing. What is he doing? The puppy opens its mouth wide. Half of the round pie is missing, just like a cut watermelon. The puppy takes another big bite. The rest of the pie is curved and thin, just like the shape of the moon in the sky. Quacky starts crying out loud.
Puppy, are you biting the moon from a round to a semicircular, and from a semicircular to a curved one like you are biting a pie?
The puppy laughs after hearing it.
I don't eat the moon. Don't worry. The moon goes from round to curved, and from curved to round. In a few days, the moon will be round again for sure.
The moon is always in the sky, from round to curved, and from curved to round. What is really going on? Quacky decides to ask Kiki, the smartest guy.
Kiki, why is the moon sometimes round and sometimes not?
Clever Kiki knows what is going on at once. He decides to help Quacky with the answer.
In fact, the moon does not shine itself. The moon's light is the reflection of the sun. Kids, put the sun on the board. Then put the earth on the board. Finally, put the moon on the board. Look, the moon is a planet. It moves around the earth we live on.
Turn the gear to make the moon go around.
The moon turns to different positions. When we look, the moon is illuminated by the sun in different areas. So the moon we see is also different. Start downloading! You can play the game after a while. Download is complete. Let's start playing the game! Hello everyone, I'm Quacky. Welcome to Is It True? Let's start answering questions. Here are the buttons. If you think it's true, press the green button. If you think it's false, press the red button. Let's begin. The moon glows. Is it true? Tap the button and choose your answer. Tap the question mark to see the answer. It is false. The moon does not glow. The moon does not glow on its own. The light we see is actually the sunlight reflected by the moon. Next question. There are many craters on the surface of the moon. Is it true? Tap it. This is true. There are many craters on the surface of the moon. Meteorites have cratered the surface of the moon. These craters are called meteorite craters. Next question. The stars are smaller than the moon. Is it true? The stars are smaller than the moon. Is it true? The stars are smaller than the moon. Is it true? It is false. The stars we see are actually bigger than the moon. The stars look very small because they are far away from us. In fact, they are very big, much bigger than the moon. Next question. The moon is as big as the sun. Is it true? Tap the question mark to see the... It is false. The moon is not the same size as the sun. The sun and the moon appear the same size because the sun is farther away from us. In fact, the sun is much bigger than the moon. Next question. The moon can be seen during the day. Is it true? This is true. The moon can be seen during the day. Look for it in the sky in the early morning or evening. You may be able to see the moon. End of Q&A. Share the moon knowledge you just learned with Mom and Dad.
Sun, sun.
Put it together.
Sun, 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 sun.
The sun is like a big light bulb that emits dazzling rays of light.
Sun, sun.
Read it together.
Sun, sun. Earth, earth.
Put it together.
Earth, 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 earth.
The earth is the place where we live.
Earth, earth,
Read it together.
earth, earth. Moon, moon.
Put it together.
Moon, moon.
Put it.
Moon, moon.
The moon revolves around the earth, and depending on where it goes, we see the moon differently.
Moon, moon.
Read it together.
Moon, moon.
The grass has grown so tall. The grass hasn't grown tall. It's us. We've become smaller. Wow! Look, an army of ants. We've become smaller, so the tiny ants look huge. That's right. Let's learn about ants first. The world is amazing. Let's keep learning. Smart tablet. Activate.
Six legs on the body. Antenna on the head. A small thorax. A large abdomen. Ant. An ant is a tiny insect. Its body is divided into 3 parts, with 2 antennae and 6 legs.
Lots of ants gather to form such a long line. Ants are social animals. They communicate with each other through their antennae. When an ant finds food, it will summon its friends. so they can carry the food back to their nest. The tiny ants are carrying big stuff. Yes, ants are exceptionally strong. They can carry the food that is 50 times their body weights. Oh, isn't that amazing? Of course. Kids, do you know what an ant can lift? A, 1 ant. B, 5 ants. C, 50 ants. That's right. You are right. Let's see how strong an ant can be. This is 1 ant. Here are 4 ants. Look, an ant can lift 50 ants. It indeed has great strength. Wow, ants are fantastic. Do you know where the ants are taking the food? Oh, back to the nest? Right. The ants have a huge nest underground, and they are carrying the food there. Let's check it out. Where should we put this food? That's right. Let's continue carrying the food. The nest has gotten bigger. There's more space for food. Keep going. Let's continue carrying the food. All the food is in the nest. Well done. Quacky, what have you learned about the ant? Oh, ants communicate with each other through their antenna. They are super strong. Ants carry food to their underground nests. You're right. Which medal should the camel get? Medal for strong warrior. Medal for master of heat. Medal for master of cold. Medal for strong warrior. Ants can carry the food that is 50 times their body weights. This medal for strong warrior goes to the ant. Good job. Let's get some practice. Let's check out which box an ant is in. Ant. 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 Which are parts of an ant's body? Abdomen. Legs. Head. Ant. How many legs does an ant have? An ant has 6 legs. What does an ant's antenna look like? You're right! They look like this. Are ants very strong? That's not correct. You're right! Ants are very strong. You finished the course! Great job!